Good evening and welcome to Prime TV News with me, Bhavan Kumaratunga. First, a look at your headlines. UNP to appoint Parliamentary Select Committee on Minister Rishad. Death of Saharan and other suicide bombers confirmed by DNA tests. State revenue increases. Nalaka de Silva granted bail. Suspect of assassination of Janaka Pereira given life sentence. Victims of Easter Sunday attack remembered. And in foreign news, Joko Widodo secures second term as Indonesia's president. First up in local news, the parliamentary group of the UNP has decided today to appoint a parliamentary select committee to investigate allegations levelled against Minister Rishad Badudin. The decision was arrived at a special meeting held at the parliamentary complex. The select committee will include representatives from all the political parties in the House. Parliamentarian Tushara Indunil said that if Rishad Badudin is found guilty in the inquiry to be conducted by the Select Committee, the UNP will cast their vote in favour of the no-confidence motion that has been brought against Minister Badudin. Police media spokesman SP Ruan Gunasekara says the DNA report of the suicide bombers of the Easter Sunday attack has been matched with their relatives. Ruan Gunasekara was speaking at a media briefing held in Colombo today. The Government Analyst Department has confirmed that the DNA samples collected from body parts of terrorist ringleader Saharan Hashim at the Shangri-La blast site and the DNA of the blood sample collected from his daughter are a match. The relevant report is said to be delivered to the Criminal Investigation Department the day after to the court. Former DIG Nalaka de Silva, who was in remand custody on allegations of plotting to assassinate VIPs, was granted bail today. Former DIG of the Terrorist Investigation Division of Police, Nalaka de Silva, was remanded by the courts in connection with the plot to kill President Maithripala Sirisena and former Defence Secretary Gotabaya Rajapaksa. The former DIG was granted bail by the Fort Magistrate Ranga Dissanayake on one 25,000 rupee cash bail and two 500,000 rupee personal bails. The court ordered to ban Nalaka de Silva's foreign travel. Meanwhile, the writ petition which had been filed challenging the parliamentary membership of Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe was rejected by the Court of Appeals today. The court turned down the petition after accepting preliminary objections. The President's Counsel that appeared on behalf of the Premier and other defendants said that the petitioner has submitted unendorsed photocopies of documents when filing the petition. Colombo Municipal Councillor Sharmila Gonavala had filed the petition against the Premier. The second defendant of the case of assassinating former opposition leader of the North Central Province, Major General Janaka Pereira, and 31 individuals, was given a life sentence by the Special High Court of Anuradhapura. The suspect had been charged with 48 indictments and the court found him guilty of 31 counts out of 48. The judge ordered to confiscate the property belonging to the suspect. A resident of Medawachye, Muhammad Umar Hattar, received the life sentence. Several fundamental rights petitions were taken up before the Supreme Court, demanding to take legal action against IGP Pujit Jayasundara and former Defence Secretary Hemasri Fernando for not taking necessary precautions to prevent the Easter Sunday attack. The petitioners urged the Apex Court to take legal action against the respondents based on the Penal Code. Two attorneys appeared before the court on behalf of Pujit Jayasundara and Hemasri Fernando today. The attorney that appeared on behalf of Hemasri Fernando said that his client has not received notices yet. The Supreme Court ordered to hand over notices in due course to the respondents. The court also decided to call the case again on the 31st of this month. One petition has been filed by the father of Medha Sirimana and Imesh Sirimana, who were killed in the St. Anthony's Church, Kochikade. The victims of the Easter Sunday attack were remembered today. As the attack completed 1 month, an array of religious programs were organised with the view of invoking blessings on the injured and remembering the dead. An all-religious program was held at the Dharmapalarama of Mount Lavinia in the name of the victims of the attack. The program was presided over by Mahanayaka of Amarapura Mahanikaya, Agga Mahapandita, Most Venerable Kotagada Dhammavasatera, parish priest of St. Anthony's Church of Mount Lavinia, Reverend Father Raj Silva, and Ramakrishna Kurukkal of Sri Vishnu Kovil of Dehivala. A Bodhi Puja was also organised to invoke merits on the deceased. Meanwhile, another remembrance was held at the St. Anthony's Church of Kochikade. Divine Masses were conducted at 8:47 a.m. today by Reverend Father Raj Fernando. Family members of the victims of the attack attended the event. The deadline for acceptance of applications for the GCE Ordinary Level Examination have been extended till the 31st of this month. The deadline was to perish on the 24th. The Ministry of Education says due to the situation that prevailed in the country during the recent weeks, the decision was taken to extend the deadline. The Buddhist Information Centre, which was constructed in Kimbulavala area, was declared open under the aegis of Mahanayaka of the Kalyani Samagri Dharma Mahasangha Sabha of Kotte, Most Venerable Ittapane Dhamma Lankathera, today. Minister Parli Champikaranavaka officially handed over the key to open the new centre at the ceremony. A religious programme was also held at the centre to invoke merits on war heroes who sacrificed their lives during the war against the LTTE and the people who were killed on the Easter Sunday attack. Addressing the media, Minister Parli Champikaranavaka stated that a group of opposition MPs have brought a no-confidence motion against Minister Rishad Baduddin. He added that the Speaker will take necessary steps in regard to the motion. Minister Ranawaka said that allegations against Minister Rishad Baduddin should be inquired by a select committee in Parliament. He added that if Rishad Baduddin would be found guilty on the allegations, legal steps should be taken against him. The minister stressed that reforms in the legal structure should be carried out to avert recurrence of a possible terrorist attack in the country. Minister Ranawaka also said that one law should prevail in the country and all the citizens should follow the country's law. Minister Thalatha Atukorala says the UNP is the only political party that has rendered the biggest service for the betterment of Buddhism in the country. Thalatha Atukorala made the comment at a function held in Ratnapura. She further said that the current government, under the leadership of Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe, has supported more than 2,000 Buddhist temples in remote areas within a short span of time. She also recalled that former presidents J.R. Jayawardena and Ranasinghe Premadasa rendered a yeoman's service for Buddhism during their tenure. She stressed that the duty of the political leaders is to be practical and serve Buddhism instead of playing dramas before media cameras. She pointed out that former President J.R. Jayawardena inaugurated the Gangarama Navam Perahera, and former President Ranasinghe Premadasa took measures to provide robes to all novice monks. In more local news, 1,475 SIM cards have been found at an abandoned area at Mawe in Negombo. According to police, the SIM cards belonged to a private company. A group of youths who were fishing at Mawe found the parcel with the SIM cards. Accordingly, they have informed the police. Chairman of the National Gem and Jewellery Authority, Reginald Kure, says a range of measures have been taken to improve the country's gem industry. Reginald Kure further said that the government has paid serious attention to encouraging gem merchants. He made the comments at a function held at the Jewellery Authority Auditorium in Ratnapura. The event was held to provide compensation for a resident of the Ratnapura area, P.A. Ishan Madhushan, who was killed in an accident in a gem mine. The wife of the deceased received the compensation from the chairman. Leader of the JVP, parliamentarian Anurukumar Dissanayake, says a complaint will be lodged against Rishad Baduddin at the CID if he is found guilty of allegations. Anurukumar Dissanayake was speaking at a media briefing held at the parliamentary complex. He said that the JVP will be representing public opinion in the vote on the no-confidence motion against Rishad Baduddin. He added that during the previous no-confidence motions, the JVP had cast a vote in favour of motions, irrespective of the elements who had brought them. The Atturugiriya police has arrested a person who has robbed a number of houses. The culprit has stolen valuables from houses in Atturugiriya, Navagamur and Kaduwela. Some items that were stolen by the suspect were taken into police custody. The items that were found in the possession of the suspect are computers, television sets, electric fans, etc. He has engaged in robbing staying at a rented place. Those are all your local stories for today. Let's take a look at Biz News.
Sri Lanka's state revenue have increased by 93 billion rupees last year compared to 2017. According to the central bank, the total income of the state increased to 1,932.459 billion rupees in 2018 from 1,839.562 billion rupees in 2017. The central bank says last year there was an increase in all revenue streams: tax revenues, non-tax revenues, and non-payable grants. A large percentage of state revenues is from the income taxes. The Department of Customs, Inland Revenue, and Excise Department directly contribute to the tax revenue to the state. Accordingly, the tax revenues received by the state was 1,920 billion rupees. In 2017, tax income received by the state is 1,831.5 billion rupees.
That's all from us at Prime TV News. Until we meet again tomorrow, be sure to check out www.itnnews.lk. I am Bhanukumanathunga for Prime TV News. Have a pleasant evening.